Once again, good morning, welcome to this class. Today we will study about future tense and compound nouns. But first of all, we're going to start with future tense. So let's go. So future with will. This is the auxiliary. This helps to know that we're talking about future actions. So let's start, let's check. So explanation. Will, the auxiliary will, is used to talk about the future. It is followed by the base form of the verbs, right? So when do we use will? Prediction. When we think something will happen. I think it will rain tomorrow. A prediction, right? Look here, the verb is in base form after the auxiliary, right? Okay, awesome. Spontaneous decision, decided at the moment of speaking. I'm hungry. I will order a pizza. Decision make at the moment of speaking. Promises and offers. I will help you with your homework. And future facts. The sun will rise at 6 a.m. Do you have any questions so far? Actually, this is a easy topic. So let's check. So now structure. So affirmative, we have subject plus the auxiliary will plus the verb in base form. For example, she will travel to Spain next summer, right? Negative, subject plus will plus not, or we can say won't, plus base form. They won't be at the party. And interrogative, as always, we started with the auxiliary. So, will plus subject plus verb in base form. For example, will you help me with my homework? So far, so good. There's any question? Okay, thank you so much. This is really easy. Let's continue. So now let's practice. That's actually it's a piece of cake. So put the words in order to make question, then ask the answer question. Number one, as an example, the photos will send you with me. Now we need to organize. When will you send me the photos? So, Paulina, number two. Would you try number two, please?
Yeah. You will.
Okay, I'm so sorry. There's another way to use a future that is going to. I miss going to. I didn't realize that this question use going to. So for now, let's work with number three, Paulina. Sorry.
Okay. Will you take or you will when will you take your next English test?
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Well done. What about you, Jonathan? Number five.
Okay. In number 4 or 5?
Five, please. Because
5.
four is
Okay. Okay.
using going to.
Okay. Will the will do you think?
Do you think?
Yeah. Will do you think? Uh. Will wait. It's a lot of words.
Okay, no
Will
worries.
do you
Do you think is the first
think?
part, right? Do you
Okay.
think?
Okay. Do you think? Um. Me mareo con tantas palabras.
Okay, no worries. Let me
Wait,
help you. Do you
okay.
think will it be
It
cloudy
be included
tomorrow?
tomorrow. Okay. Okay.
Okay. ¿Piensas que estará nublado mañana? Okay, thank you so much. Let's continue. So, these are easier. Complete the sentences with the correct form of will. Paulina, please.
You will go to the concert next Saturday.
She will go to the concert next Saturday. That's all. As easy as that. Now, Jonathan, please.
Uh, they they don't work, or
In future, remember we are using the auxiliary will, right?
they will uh work tomorrow. Yeah.
But in negative, it's a negative sentence. So you say,
Won't. They won't
oh,
work tomorrow because it's Sunday.
okay,
Okay.
okay, well done. Give me a moment. Let me do something. Okay, let's continue, Paulina, please. Number 3, right?
Will you help me with my project?
That's all. Easy, right? Well done. Jonathan, number 4, please. Affirmative.
We, okay, we will have an English test next week.
That's all. As easy as that. That's all. Next one, Paulina, please.
Hmm. He will not play football because he is injured.
Okay, thank you so much. And the last one, Jonathan, please.
Will she come to meeting?
Will, let me check. Will she come? Yeah, that's all. As easy as that. Good job, guys. You're doing awesome. Let's continue. Next one. So now the idea is change the sentences. Rewrite the sentences into the other forms: affirmative, negative, or interrogative. Example: she will visit her grandmother tomorrow. That's affirmative. She won't visit her grandmother tomorrow. Negative. And will she visit her grandmother tomorrow? Affirmative. Interrogative. So, Paulina, this one, the next one. They,
Change in what? To negative and interrogative.
yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes, that's the idea.
They will not buy a new car next year. Will they uh, buy a new car next year?
Okay, awesome. Well done. Easy. What about you, Jonathan? Next one.
Okay. And change to affirmative and negative. Okay. He will go to the party. Will he go to the party?
Okay, that's easy, right? And the last one, Paulina, please.
He will call me later, and she will not call me later.
Okay, easy, easy. Always we use will with any of the pronouns. It doesn't matter. Always will, right? That is easy. Let's continue. So, let me check a little thing. Okay, let's continue. Correct the mistakes. Find and correct the mistake in these sentences. She will go to the cinema. Jonathan, what do you think? Which is the mistake?
She will. She will go to the cinema.
Will, without the S, right? The mistake here
Yeah,
is
the
this
mistake
S.
is S. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Paulina, the next one.
It's not don't. It's will not.
It's
Is
just
that
will, not, or won't. Okay, thank you so much. Nice, good job. Let's continue. Jonathan, please. Number 3.
Mm, will is go, no? Will go you to the park tomorrow?
Go. That's correct. We don't add AES
Yes.
in the future, just in present simple and in affirmative sentences. Well done. Paulina, next
Mister,
one, please.
me hicieron una pregunta.
Let me know.
Y ahí sería will you or will go.
Okay, for sure. Will you go? That's correct. You have to change the order. Will you go to the park tomorrow? Thank you, Paulina. Well done. The next one.
The next one, they won't go with ES, without ES.
Okay. We will go to the beach tomorrow. Thank you so much. And the last one, Jonathan, please.
Uh, is we won't have class next Monday.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Let's continue. Now, answer the question. Answer this question. Answer this future question using will in full sentences. So, let's try. Paulina, what will you do next weekend? I mean, this weekend, right? So,
I will stay working at Sunday and Saturday.
okay, that's all. You will work a lot
Yeah,
all the weekend. Okay, the complete week. What about you, Jonathan? What will you do next weekend?
Next weekend, I will to receive
Mhm.
receive a little things that I buy in internet. So I need to organize my setup and prepare more to the streams, my room.
Are you a streamer
Yeah,
in Twitch?
in TikTok.
Ah, that's
Uh,
awesome.
yeah, I buy a mic, so maybe next week you can see my mic, maybe right here, you know.
Ah, that's good. So you bought new things for your computer, your mobile phone,
Yeah,
or what?
for my PC.
For your computer, for your PC.
Yeah,
Okay, that's awesome. And you played EOS Fortnite, or you used to play another
Fortnite.
kind of game?
Yeah, I play Fortnite in stream.
Okay, that's awesome,
Yeah.
Jonathan. Okay, let's continue. Paulina, will you travel this year? Where?
I hope. I, I'm not sure, but if I travel this year, I love to know Cuenca. So if I say something, I will travel to Cuenca.
There in Ecuador, Cuenca.
Yep, I
Awesome.
don't know Cuenca. It's a beautiful city here, but I,
You haven't visited. Okay. So, guys, let me give you a suggestion. When you are taking an oral test and the judge asks you something that you don't know or you haven't experienced, for example, you don't know if you're going to travel, you hope, yeah, right? You can just lie. Imagine you are going to travel. The idea is you speak as much as you can, right? To show your abilities in English, your skills. So it doesn't matter if you are telling the truth or you are lying. It doesn't matter. But good job anyway. Thank you so much. Jonathan, what about you? Will you travel this year? Where?
Yeah, I I will travel to a lot of cities here in Ecuador with my family because we really like travel. Maybe in this year, maybe we go to the Manabí. It's a city here in Ecuador, Manabí. Maybe Cuenca again. I really love travel a lot.
Okay, that's awesome. As Paulina, I hope travel this year. I'm not sure yet, but you suppose I will travel to a park that I don't remember the name because it's a scholar trip with my daughter. Okay, let's continue. What will the weather be like tomorrow? Remember, this is a kind of prediction. You're predicting the weather for tomorrow. What will the weather be like tomorrow? ¿Cómo será el clima mañana, Paulina? What do you think?
see a little cloudy at the morning, and the afternoon will be sunny.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. I love that answer. So, Do you remember that yesterday we was talking about the weather? You told me that there in the morning was a little bit cold, and then in afternoon it's too hot, right? Here in Colombia, when in this town, yesterday in the morning was extremely hot, was burning. Oh my gosh, I was dying. And then in the afternoon was cold, was raining a lot. It was a heavy rain. It was a weird changes of the climates and the weather. Oh my gosh, was terrible. So, Jonathan, what about you? What will the weather be like tomorrow?
I think that the will be tomorrow. Will be maybe raining like yesterday. Yesterday here in Guayaquil, uh,
What?
it was so rainy and a storm like in Colombia. I think was so
Yes.
rainy.
Oh,
So I think maybe tomorrow will be like that.
okay, let's continue. Paulina, will robots replace the teachers in the future? What do you think?
Um, in a part, the robots will be replaced the teachers, but always we needed the the human thinking, and that's necessary always. So in a part, the robots will be replaced. Yeah, of course, but the teachers are needed. I think.
Okay, I agree. I think it's a lack of that kind of humanity. For example, for me, it's so difficult to learn when the teacher is too serious. They look like a robot. I used to have teachers like that, and it was, oh my God, I can learn with that kind of teacher. I need a teacher that loud, that speak, that like more spontaneous, more kind, and more human, not just in front of the computer like this. I can learn with that kind of teachers. And also, as human, all of us has a lot of problem. Any of us have these different problems. So imagine with teaching just robots teaching to people who has different kind of situation. Sometimes we are in the better mood to learn. Sometimes we no, we have a lot of problems. So we have problem with focus, with the concentration in the class. And as human, we can notice that, but maybe a robot not. That could be a problem in the future. So I consider that in the future, robot won't replace teacher for me. What about you, Jonathan?
As Paulina, I think I am agree with Paulina because we really need the think human because I don't know, maybe the form to teach, maybe the way that he manage the class, maybe the dynamics that the teachers can use. I think that is so difficult that the robots can replace the teachers. It's difficult.
Okay, I agree. How do you feel talking with a IA? How do you try to talk with a IA?
But yeah, I think that is good if you know how utilizar. ¿Cómo es utilizar en
Use,
inglés?
use it,
Use, okay.
use
If you
it.
can use the correct form, it's good. But if you use that for do bad things, maybe can't accommodate
Get used to,
to
remember.
what you say?
Get used to,
Get
acostumbrarse,
used, yeah,
get used
get
to.
used. You can get used to be lazy and maybe do trumps, maybe in exams, maybe in tests. You get to accommodate to do
Get
that,
used
and
to,
this bad. Get used to,
get
and
used to.
it's
Thank
bad.
you so much.
Okay,
No
okay.
worries. Okay, Jonathan, I love it. What about you, Paulina? What do you think of the IAs?
The same as Jonathan, but it's not something that we have to um we, you know,
Run away.
run away because it's a part of the created of the innovation of human, but it's something that can help you a lot if you know how use it, and if you use it for good things, for good information, for get new knowledge, it's so good, I think. But as same as Jonathan, if you use for bad things, it's so bad for you. Each human know um own their own um abilities, no, and you can reinforce these abilities with this kind of help. So
So,
I think it's no bad. It's good, but depends.
yes, I think same here. It's an tool that we need to use in a responsible way. And IA can help us a lot, but we have to be responsible with that. As Jonathan said, if it's just copy and paste, for example, we're getting lazy, right? But the idea is you can optimize your time, getting ideas, resolving some doubts. It's so punctual, so easy to use this kind of tools, but we need to be careful. For example, I use IA to create the audios. There's IA in which I type the dialogues and the IA create the audio and I can download it. So that's helped me a lot, right? Okay, thank you so much. Let's continue with the last one. Will English be useful for your future, and why? What do you think? Jonathan, please.
Okay, okay. Mm, okay, I think yes, if I travel to another country, like uh Finlandia, I really love that Dutch country, and I hope travel one day uh, in that place in Finlandia because uh, I love the place, maybe the the climb. No,
The
¿cómo es?
water.
The water, yeah.
Okay.
So I think that is really good country, and here speak English and Finlandese. So I really want to learn English.
Awesome. I guess is Finlandia the country who has one of the best education system in
Yeah,
the world.
yeah,
That's awesome. To a teacher, you have to be like a robot. Maybe you have to be great in what you do.
yeah.
Awesome. But how about you, Paulina?
In my opinion, I love this kind of question because uh, how can I say replantear?
Reflecting about it, right?
Reflecting.
Mhm.
Yeah, with this kind of question, we can reflect about our future. I think I study international business, so for me, the English is the main base of my career. So in another way, the English it's the language, it's a universal language, You can communicate with all of people around the world, of the or mostly of them. So for me, the English is very useful. It's very important to know all about it. And yeah, I think it's very useful, very important, very essential for me. So I want to travel to another countries, be business with another kind of people like China, like uh, Europe, something like this, and I can use the English for do that.
Okay, that's awesome, especially because, as you know, Nowadays, we're living in a globalized world. It
Yeah.
means we have influence from different parts of the world, from different countries. As you said, Paulina, English is the most spoken language in the world. So if we want to travel to everywhere, we need to learn English. Even if we are in Latin America, nowadays there is a lot of people who come from countries that speak English. So if we speak English, that gives us a lot of opportunity to meet new people, get better opportunities in jobs. And we can take advantage of this to gain a little bit more of money. So I love that answer. That's awesome. And that's why you are learning. That's good. You have an awesome career. I didn't know. Really, really useful. Would you like to travel to work abroad, Paulina?
Oh,
Work abroad, en el extranjero. ¿No le gustaría trabajar en el extranjero?
of course. It's my it's
Your
my middle,
goal,
yeah,
meta.
goal.
That's awesome. Love it. Good job. And Jonathan, I don't know, maybe you're wrong, but at my time when I was a child, most of the game was in English, just Japanese or English. Nowadays, there's many games in Spanish, but that time you have to understand a little bit of English if you
Yeah.
can play something.
That's true, Mister. And right now I play competitive video games, maybe in Fortnite. If you really want be in the competitions, your team really need to be English. So if you want to communicate with that, you really need to speak English.
Okay,
So I learned a little bit English playing video games, playing Fortnite.
that's awesome. Awesome, that's good. You need to use a specific words, maybe, a specific vocabulary to communicate it with your team. But anyway, that's help you a lot to develop your understanding because you are listening to your teams, mate, to your teams, yeah. And you're practicing your English. That's awesome. Well done. Now I understand why are you so good at English, guys. You too. Well done. So let's continue. Hmm. Reading practice. Paulina, could you help us with this first story, please?
Yes. Story one, a trip to the future. Lisa and Mark are excited because they will go on vacations next summer. They won't stay at home. They will travel to Japan. Lisa will learn Japanese before the trip, and Mark will bring his camera to take many pictures. They will not forgetting to try sushi and visit Mount Fuji. Mark is nervous because he doesn't like flying, but Lisa tells him, "Don't worry, the flight will be take only 12 hours."
Okay, now could you identify the mistakes in these sentences, please? In this short story?
They will go, uh,
Okay,
change with goals.
awesome.
And they won't stay at home.
They
Uh,
want,
they won't forgetting.
okay, the one is missing the apostrophe here. They want to stay at home.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, and they will
Travel.
travel, of course. Good job. To Japan. Lisa will learns,
Learn without S.
yes, awesome Japanese before the trip. And Make will
And
bring his camera to take many pictures.
mhm,
They will not
they
forget in,
no, they will not forget
okay,
to
to try sushi and visit Mount Fuji. Mark's nervous because he doesn't like flying, but Lisa tells him, don't worry, the flight will be take only 12
travel.
hours. Oh my God.
Mister, it's not a mistake. They will not forget. Is they won't forget? No?
Will not
It's
is correct. You can say
Okay.
will not or won't, right?
Won't.
Both are
Okay.
possible. but it's more common to say won't, they won't. But the mistake is in the verb. Remember, with will, we use verb in base form.
Base
So,
form. Okay.
forget without this. They will not forget. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for asking. Let's continue, Jonathan. Number two, story number two, please. Go ahead.
Okay. 32. A new school year. Next week, Tom and Sarah will start a new school year. They are nervous but excited. Tom will study math, science, and history, and Sarah won't have a chemistry.
Let me
Is
check.
chemistry?
Chemistry. Chemistry.
Chemistry. Okay. To have chemistry class this year. Their teacher will give them a lot of homework, but they know they will pass in the exams in if they study hard. This year we will to have will we to make new friends and learn many things, say Sarah.
Okay, now, could you identify the mistakes, please? Okay, let's
Is correct. Tom will studies
let me check. Will
right
studies.
here. Yeah,
No, remember,
it's a study.
study. That's correct. Just study. Math. Well done. Science and history. And Sarah want to have. Is this correct? Okay. Correct or incorrect?
Is when is won't have no
Yes. Won't have
won't have
chemistry
chemistry
class this
class.
year. Awesome. Their teacher will give.
Is give
the
without is
Okay, thank you so much. Them a lot of homework, but they know they will be passing
they will
pass the exam if they study hard. This year we will to
will is will
make.
maybe
Remember, with will we use base form, just
this
the
one.
verb.
Okay.
Okay, we will make new friends and learn many things. Okay, thank you so much. Let's check. Okay, there's another. Okay, it's a listening practices, but before of that, let's check going to. So in English, there's three ways to talk about future. Will, ing, present continuous. We use present continuous as a future for a near future. Something is near to happen, right? That's clear? I suppose you learned that when you study present continuous. And the last one is going to. Going to is as easy as will. Let's check going to. So, let me stop. Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to present going to. Okay, I'm sorry, I need to share my screen here. So going to. Let's check going to. So, going to for future and prediction. The structure is going to use it in English to talk about future plans and intentions. We use going to when you have already decided. So here is the first difference with will. We use will for a decision, and a spontaneous decision. It means at the moment of speaking, right? You take the decision at that moment. But you use going to when you have already decided. You're already playing this, right? Do you understand the difference, Jonathan?
Going to is most to predictions.
No, primero, entonces primero. Will lo utilizamos cuando es algo que acabamos de decidir, ¿sí? Lo
Okay.
acabamos de decir al momento de hablar, que vamos a hacer eso. Going to es que ya lo teníamos decidido hacer, ¿sí? Ya lo teníamos planeado. Planeado, no planeado. Will no lo teníamos planeado, lo decidimos espontáneamente. Going to ya estaba planeado. ¿Listo?
Okay,
This
listo.
is the first difference. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we is going to when we have already decided to do something in the future. A plan, right? Example, I'm going to visit my grandmother this weekend. For example, you're going to organize your setup. You have already decided, right, Jonathan? So use going to in this case. Okay, let's continue. Prediction based on evidence. We use going to when we can see or know that something is going to happen soon. Example, look at those dark clouds. It's going to rain. Rain. There's is evidence, and the evidence are dark clouds. So here is the second difference, right? We also use will for prediction, but in this case, we don't have evidence. It's just something that we think. So, to be clear, chicos, entonces la segunda diferencia es, ambos se usan en predicciones. La diferencia es que en going to yo tengo algo que respalda esa predicción, ¿cierto? Tengo un sustento, una evidencia, en este caso que hay nubes negras. Mientras que en will yo no tengo ninguna evidencia, yo simplemente creo que va a pasar. Estoy como adivinando, ¿cierto? It is clear. Okay, thank you so much. Be careful, you're going to fall. I can see that the person is in danger, right? Awesome, that's easy. Let's continue. Okay. Structure of going to affirmative subject plus verb to be, right? In present. Am, is, or are depending on the subject, right? Plus going to plus verb in base form. Let's check an example. She is going, she, subject, is, verb to be, going to buy the verb in base form, a new form, right? Easy. They are going to play soccer. Subject, verb to be, going to, plus the verb in base form. Negative. Subject plus verb to be plus not plus going to plus base form. Is mean, in this case, we negated the verb to be. So I am not going to travel next month. Or you can say I'm not, right? Going to travel next month. He isn't going to eat that sandwich, right? So you negated verb to be. There's any questions so far? Okay, thank you so much. Let's continue. So, questions. We started with a WH question, verb to be, plus subject, plus going to, plus base form. Let's check. Are you going to call her? Verb to be, subject going to, plus base form of the verb. But if you are using a WH question, you started with that. What are, verb to be, they going to do tomorrow? It is clear. If you're using a WH question, that's the first word. If you don't, the first word is the verb to be. Awesome. Let's continue. So now, practice a little bit. Paulina, fill in the blanks with the correct form of going to and the verb in parentheses. So the first one, please.
I am I am going to visit my grandparents next weekend.
Awesome. Easy, as easy as that. Jonathan, number two, please.
Okay, she are going to go to buy a new dress for the party.
Okay, that's correct. She's going to buy a new dress for the party. Awesome. Good job. Paulina, number three, please.
We are going to have a picnic in the park tomorrow.
Easy. Super easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Jonathan, next one.
They are not going to travel to Spain this year.
Awesome. Easy. And the last one, Paulina.
Is he going to watch the football match tonight?
Easy. That's all. Now, prediction based on evidence. Look at the situations and write the sentences using going to. So, the sky is very dark. Jonathan, do you understand or you prefer that I did the first one? I do the first one.
Paulina, do the first one.
No, let me do it. So, the sky is very dark. This is the evidence, right? So we said
Yeah,
it is going to
going
rain.
to rain. Okay,
That's all. So, Jonathan, please, the next one. Paul
okay.
is driving too fast. Have an accident.
Uh, Paul, okay. He is going to, yeah,
He's going to.
he's going to have an accident.
That's all. As easy as that. Well
Okay.
done. Paulina, next one.
We are going to go shopping.
Okay, easy. Jonathan, next one.
She are going to sleep early.
She's going to sleep early. As easy as one. And the last one, Paulina, please.
The baby is going to need milk.
Easy. Let's continue. Okay, correct the mistakes. Find and correct the mistakes in the sentences. Okay, the first one. She's going to buy a new car. What do you think? What is the mistake here?
The verb to be
The
is.
verb to be is missing the verb to be, right? She is going to buy a new car. Thank you so much, Paulina. Jonathan, what about this?
They are going.
They are. Awesome. Well done, Paulina. Next.
I am not going to study tonight.
Okay, well done. You're so smart. Jonathan, the next one, please.
Is are going to, is in the first part is he going? No,
Yes.
is he
Keep going.
going to call me later?
Okay, awesome. Well done, Jonathan. And the last one, Paulina.
The verb to be again, we are going to have.
Awesome. Well done. That was easy. Let's, we had few times, so little time, so let's try something different. Okay, now let's practice both futures, right? So complete the sentences with will or going to and correct form the verb in parentheses. So look at those clouds. Is, what do you think, will or going to?
It is going to rain soon.
Okay, that's awesome. Why? Because we had some evidence. Well done, Paulina. Jonathan, what about you? Next one.
I forgot my homework. Don't worry, I will help you.
A promise, right? One over. Good job. Well done, Jonathan. You're on fire. Paulina, next one.
Um, it's a decision that she taken.
Okay,
No,
there's a clue here. She already bought the tickets. Already do it. So that's a
uh,
plan.
a decision that she take.
She have taken already. She have already taken.
She
Have already taken.
she is going to travel to Spain next summer.
Exactly. Well done. Well done. Good job. Jonathan, next one.
I think it will be sunny tomorrow.
Okay, there's no evidence, right? Well done. Paulina, next one, please.
They are going to open a new restaurant next month.
Okay, thank you so much. Dave already started hitting people. Do you know what's the meaning of hitting?
No.
Hire, contratar. So hitting
Mm.
people, contratando gente. Okay, let's continue. Jonathan, please.
Mister, what is the meaning of bite or bite?
Morder.
Morder, mordisco.
Morder, okay. Be careful, the dog uh, uh, will will beat you.
Because there's no evidence, right? Okay, Paulina, next one.
It's it's will
Will,
be the
will.
the 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 no 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 the sentence that to Jonathan. Be
Excuse me.
careful, be careful that dog will bite you.
Will, for sure. Because there's no evidence, right? No hay evidencia.
Okay.
Okay. And the next one.
I promise I will call you later.
Okay. Awesome. And the last one. I'm sorry. The last one, Jonathan.
He's very tired. He's not going maybe
Yes, he's
to the
not
party
going
tonight.
to the party. And the evidence is he's very tired. This is the
Very
evidence.
claro.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let's continue. Correct the last one. Correct the mistakes. Find and correct the mistake in these sentences. So, no. So, number one, I think she's going to win the race. There's no evidence. So, instead of going to, we use will. Number two, Jonathan.
Okay. I think she going to win the race. I think she are going maybe to.
No, 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 no. Remember, here there's no evidence. It's something you
Okay.
think, but you don't have evidence. In these cases, we use
Okay,
will.
she will
You
to
will
win the
win
race.
the race.
Okay.
Okay. Number two, Paulina, please.
Look at the sun. It is going to be a hot day.
Awesome. Well done. Jonathan, please. Next one.
Don't worry. I It's not correct.
No,
I'm going to help you, no?
no.
Okay, it is will.
Well, why?
Okay,
Because
it's
we use
offered.
will for promise or offers. Para
Offered.
promesas o
Okay,
ofrecerse para algo. So,
okay.
se ofreció
Don't
para ayudarme.
worry, I will to help you.
Okay, awesome. Well done. And the last one, Paulina, please.
He decided that he is going to buy a new car next month.
Okay, thank you. And there's one more. I'm sorry, Jonathan, the last one, you.
Okay, oh no, that coop going to fall?
Yes, it's going to fall.
Going to
Maybe
fall.
there's an evidence, and the evidence is that the people that are saying this are looking at the coup. So that people notice that the coup will fall, right? Or it's going to fall. So good job. So do you understand the difference and the uses of will and going to? Okay, thank you so much. Let's check the time. So here, let's do these ones. Oh my gosh. Okay, here, now, number two, Paulina, with going to.
Where, mister?
My bad. I'm sorry. I need to share again. Okay, so sorry.
Number two. Um, it's a question. So, are you going to?
Okay, it's
No.
missing something.
Where are you going to go this evening?
You're going to go this evening. Awesome. Well done. Nice job. And the number four, Jonathan, please.
Okay, it's is going to get hotter the hairs.
Who's the subject in these sentences? The subject,
Is
Jonathan.
the earth
There. So, is there going to
is there
get
going
hotter?
to get other? Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. Anyway, well done. So, would you like to try the listening practice, guys? Or you're tired?
Paulina. Ya,
Let's
hagámoslo,
listen,
mister. Hagámoslo,
let,
hagámoslo.
let's listen once and try to answer this. So, let's check the question quickly. What event will happen next Friday? Why is Jake nervous? What will Emma do in the talent show? What will Miss Lopez organize? And do you think Jake will play well? Why or why not? Just focus in this, right? In this part of this question. So let's listen. Give me a moment. B1. Are you listening something? Okay.
No.
Okay.
I won't perform. I'm too Emma. Hey, Jake, are you ready for the talent show next Friday? It will be amazing. Jake, I don't know, Emma. I won't perform. I'm too nervous. Emma, oh, come on. You will do great. What will you perform? Jake, well, I will play the guitar, but I'm not sure if I'm good enough. Ms. Lopez, hello, students. Are you excited for the talent show? There will be singing, dancing, magic tricks, and more. Emma, yes, Ms. Lopez. Jake will play the guitar and I will sing. Ms. Lopez, that's fantastic. Don't worry, Jake. Everyone will enjoy your performance. Jake, okay, I will try my best. Emma, that's the spirit. You will have so much fun.
Okay, let's try to answer. So what event will happen next Friday?
The talent show?
A talent show. Okay. Why is Jake so nervous?
Because she will play the guitar in the talent show.
Okay, thank you so much. What will Emma do in the talent show?
Sing.
Sing. Awesome, Paulina, you're on fire. Oh my God, Jonathan, what's happening?
Escuché un poquito distorsionado el audio, entonces
I'm
no,
so
no puedo
sorry.
entenderme. Ajá.
Okay, let's do something. Let me think. I'm going to share my entire screen. So here is the script. So let's read it quickly. Emma, hey Jake, are you ready for the talent show next Friday? It will be amazing. Jake, I don't know, Emma. I won't perform. I'm too nervous. Emma, oh, come on. You will do great. What will you perform? Well, I will play the guitar, but I'm not sure if I'm good enough. Mr. Lopez, hello, students. Are you excited for the talent show? There will be singing, dancing, magic tricks, and more. Emma, yes, Miss Lopez. I'm sorry, Miss Lopez. Jake will play the guitar and I will sing. Miss Lopez, that's fantastic. Don't worry, Jake. Everyone will be enjoy your performance. Okay, I will try my best. Emma, that's the spirit. We will have so much fun. So, singing, okay. What will Miss Lopez organize?
The event,
Okay, the talent
the
show, of
performance,
course.
yeah, the talent show.
Okay, the last one. Do you think Jay will play well? What do you think?
Yeah, because all people have good expectations about him.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Well done. That's all for today. Thank you for coming. Take care and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye, Miss.
mister.
Take
Bye.
care.